Sick moves again?
I might actually be able to win a bout if I'm up against the first year.
Ishigami's one of the top sumo schools. They came in second place at last year's Kanto tournament. Expect even their first years to be strong. Also, National Treasure Mikazuki Munachika goes there. He's the middle school Yokozuna.
The middle school Yokozuna?
So that's where he ended up. Sounds like a good opportunity to try my new and improved 100 Demon Takedown.
Hold up. Huh? You're going somewhere entirely different. If you want to perfect your new technique in time for the competition, then you're going to need to square off with a wide range of difficult opponents. With that in mind, I want you to head to this address.
This is Ishigami High?
Not to freak you guys out or anything, but everybody says this is the most dangerous high school in the entire prefecture.
Great. We finally get a day off from school and this place is where we decide to spend it?
You keep acting like you're being forced to come along.
Hey, where's Kunisaki? I thought he wanted to show off.
That musclehead failed his midterms, surprise, so he's having to take a remedial class.
That sucks for him. He was so psyched about coming.
The hell do you think you're doing? This is our turn. Looks like we got fresh meat. Oh, I must be at a bomb uniform
With a young lady.
Actually,
in that case.
Typical cute man.
That's the tour.
Man.
never gives your whole body a workout.
150?
But training-wise, you have other options. You can hit them with hammers or simply push one along the ground.
These guys are serious.
Just so you know, everyone you see working out here is only a first year.
With bodies like those?
Don't get intimidated.
You! Who are you with? Only club members are allowed in.
Sorry for barging.
First you waltz
We were...
Aye.
in their rooms.
Maybe we should...
I've got practice dealing with the easy-to-provoke type.
That guy threw himself at a tire that weighs as much as any heavyweight and managed to stop it dead in its tracks.
For some reason, the impact didn't knock me backwards. Maybe all that seaweed harvesting we've been doing has increased my core strength.
First years! I'm only gonna tell you once! Watch it! We're sorry! Apologize to this guy, not me!
Oh, it's, not necessary.
Please forgive us!
So what do you think of our captain here? I'd say Onimaru's not the only wrestler on our team you should be interested in fighting.
Why don't we let them join in? They bothered to come all the way out here.
Please, like Smooth Tuck is gonna win me over, but we do need to make up for what happened. Come on! Hurry up before I change my mind.
So this is where he's at. Well, Onimaru, it's time we met.
What a waste! I wanted to bring the hurt on somebody today. Great, what can you do? Guess I'll just play with the goldfish or something. Kunisaki, are you here for the goldfish too?
You got a student from another school hanging around inside your club room.
Oh yeah? Guy thinks he's the ultimate badass. You gonna tell me what you want, tough guy? Huh? What? Oh. Wake up, crop circles! You should have told me you were asleep. I looked like an idiot! Whoa! Dude's got serious balls!
Oh, my bad. I fell asleep. I didn't know how long I'd be waiting.
Ishi, hi.
Hey, I bet you can help me. Go and fetch Onimaru, would you?
Huh?
I hear he's not bad at sumo. Oh yeah, I'm Genosuke Araki, by the way. So, guess you could say that I'm here scouting out your club.
Scouting, huh? I get it. Drawn to a challenge, like a moth to a match. Wait, a flame? You're in luck, 'cause I'm him!
You are? That's perfect. Man, and luck's usually not on my side. I didn't even have to look that hard. Wait, I can't call myself lucky. It's a long story, too complex for you. But I want to be the king of mixed martial arts. I was told Ishii High has the strongest sumo club around, so I jumped at the chance to enroll there. But then I heard about Onimaru and how he went head-to-head with Eiga High's national treasure, Kusanagi. Thought I'd come by and size him up.
Are people really talking about that?
I was interested in sparring with you, but I'm wasting my time. Do you even live? Obviously, the stories I heard about you were exaggerated. Don't get me wrong, I'm not calling you weak or anything, but if you gave Kusanagi a run for his money, well, you must be the one with all the luck. Hey, good fortune can be considered a skill if you don't have any others. Guess if I want to fight someone worthy, I'm gonna have to wait for nationals to roll around. Sorry for intruding.
All right then, don't believe your eyes. But trust me when I say this. If you came here looking for a fight, today is your lucky day.
Huh?
Well then, I think our team's warmed up and ready to start sparring now.
Okay.
You'll be the first one up, Gojo.
Yeah. Then Mamiya will start for us. Get in there.
Got it.
Keiichi Mamiya, second-year heavyweight, 182 centimeters tall, weight 166 kilograms. The real question is how effective are Gojo's karate slaps going to be against him?
He's a mountain, and up close he's even more intimidating.
Spirit!
There it is. My slap actually pushed him back.
Gojo, a minute of your time? During matches, you should avoid grabbing your opponent's belt.
What are you talking about? That's like a fundamental of sumo.
Wrestling like everyone else won't give you the edge you need to win, though. What I'm saying is you have to play to your strengths.
Karate.
Listen closely. I want you to fight to your heart's content.
It's working. Thanks to my training, I can match my strikes to my opponent's movements and never miss.
Rough around the edges, but his strikes have a kind of raw energy to them.
Yeah, they're way too good for someone who's just starting out. But still.
I was going easy on you because you were a beginner.
This isn't good. Once Mamiya grabs your belt, it's pretty much over with.
No! Yuma!
Damn it!
You'll need more work before that tactic is effective. Club Captain Kanamori, Vice Captain Sanada, and this Mamiya guy. Obviously, all three are going to the tournament, and we'll have to fight them down the road. And there's him. Ishii High has that other fighter. But who'll be their fifth member? Someone stronger?
A one-arm shoulder throw.
Whoa! He knows judo?
If that's the way you want to play it. What? Strongest! A leg grab. They're awesome.
Hang on a second. Liar. You're not Onimaru.
Oh, that was a test. You passed.
Huh? Your techniques are different. You're like twice as tall as he's supposed to be. You can't fool me.
Congratulations.
Figures. Just when I thought my luck was changing. So, who are you really?
I'm Chihiro Kunisaki, future #1 mixed martial artist in the entire world.
What? MMA? You're like me.
You're like me, Gengaro.
Who's Gengaro?
Using sumo to get better at martial arts was all my idea.
Back up, it's Genosuke.
Who is?
Me! I'm Araki Genosuke.
Oh, gotcha. They're both idiots.
Hey, what's going on here? So you're the punk trespassing on school property? Let me
Guess I should go. We'll finish our bout another day. Trust me. You know, maybe it was luck I met you after all. Chiharu.
It's Chihiro!
I'll show myself out. Later.
Outside right now, mister.
Only 1 month before the inter-high prelims. I need more time. If I'd studied, I could be over at Ishigami with the others training right now. I'm never failing another test again.
Okay, Captain. Enter the ring.
I'm sure. I'll give it my all.
He stopped that tire single-handedly. I'd have to guess he's the strongest member they brought. In that case, I'll
Hey,
send out...
sweet! Looks like we're having training bouts, huh?
You punk! You think you can just stroll into practice whenever you want, huh? Showed up, didn't I?
The guy from earlier.
He could have told us he was in a club.
Come on, Captain, I want to have a turn. Put me in the ring and let's see what happens.
You're late, then you ask me for a favor? The only thing you're doing is groin stretches for the next hour.
But you know I have trouble with those. I'm begging you, Captain, have a heart.
What's the harm in letting him play this match? Let's be honest here. How often does he feel like doing anything?
Don't keep mothering him. He's never gonna learn at this rate.
Sanada, you big softy.
Seems they chose your opponent. You got this one in the bag, Ozaki.
That's Mizuki Sada. Or rather, Mikazuki Munechika.
But he seems so easygoing.
How am I supposed to beat a national treasure?
When it comes to a tournament, we need to win 3 bouts to defeat their school and move on. Now let's assume that Hinomaru and Kunisaki win their matches without a problem. That still means at least one of you needs a victory, or the path to nationals ends right then and there.
I want to win. But how?
Remember during practice? You were able to keep up with Hinomaru, weren't you? That wouldn't have happened if you weren't getting better.
Does Tsuchi really believe I can do this? He thinks he can mock me because he's a national treasure? I'll show him how hard I've been training.
You're not getting a hold of my belt.
Oh man, he's just toying with Ozaki.
You're bigger than he is, so what are you waiting for? Knock the living crap out of him!
I hear you, but if I miss, then it's over with.
Hey, wait, I know that guy. Huh? We were on the same sumo team in middle school, but the dude never won a single bout.
How pathetic. I'm surprised he hasn't quit already.
Jerks. Just watch.
What was I thinking? I don't even know how to win. What am I supposed to do to bring down a national treasure?
Get your head in the game! Remember you're training with Hinomaru!
It's no use. No matter how many times we spar, I'll never beat you. We finally have enough members to compete for real. But I'm the captain and I'm holding everyone back. Dude, what the?
You asked for it, brother. You want me to stop, then don't sell yourself short anymore. You've been doing stomps for about 5 years now, right? It clearly shows. You've got a physique anyone in sumo would be proud of having. You're stronger than you know.
If that's what Ushio believes, I just need to grab his belt!
He recovered his stance from that position?
I can do this!
What's that?
He's trapped in an arm hold. It's a maneuver that immobilizes an opponent's attack. And given his abilities, there's no doubt it's extremely painful. He's got Ozaki right on the joint.
When he uses that technique, nobody can grab his Mawashi belt. His opponents can't even get anywhere near it.
You know, you'd think sooner or later people would realize there's a reason it's so pristine.
It was a good try. You almost got your hands on it.
This hurts so much, I can't even breathe!
Push away from him, quick!
Man, prods for not breaking it.
Because of our water training.
I don't want to lose! I have to keep fighting! It gets stronger! Otherwise, I can't go to nationals with Ushio!
You got this, Captain!
Keep pushing him out of the ring!
How long you gonna mess around? Finish it!
Know what? You didn't do half bad. Crescent Moon!
What kind of move was that?
He threw the captain like it was no big deal.
Do me a favor. Onimaru Kunitsuna, give him a message for me. Just tell him I'm looking forward to facing him in the ring. That's Kirihito for you. Always has a plan. home of top-ranked pros and renowned for its intense practices. The Shibakiyama Stable. That's Kirihito for you. Always has a plan. Here it is. The Shibakiyama Stable, home of top-ranked pros and renowned for its intense practices. My first stop in conquering the pro sumo world. Ready or not, here I come!
All right, keep things moving along.
They're so intense.
What are you waiting for? Push!
And Master Shibakiyama is as sharp-eyed and intimidating as ever, even after retirement.
What lovely form, but remember to keep your chin a little bit lower next time, okay?
I didn't expect that.
I appreciate you coming all this way to watch our training, Saki.
My pleasure. It's an honor to spend the next 2 days at your stable.
It's weird seeing the master acting so upbeat. Must be because we've got company today.
That's for sure, but I guess you didn't hear there's another student stopping by to have a trial with us. And apparently he's some kind of high school hotshot.
You think we should be worried?
He should have arrived by now.
I can personally vouch for his skill and guarantee you one day he'll be the top-ranked sumo wrestler.
A Sekitori in the making. I want him for my stable.
Master, he's coming this way.
Oh, it's about time.
I'm so sorry about being late. I got turned around on my way here. Oh, and thanks again for letting me train with you today.
I get it. You're like his assistant, right? So is Ushio waiting for you to announce him?
Huh? No, I'm Hinomaru Ushio from the Odachi High Sumo Club.
Do I know him?
No, there must be some mistake.
No.
But, I mean, just how tall are you, son?
Oh, 152 centimeters, sir.
You can barely even reach the light switch.
Calm down. The master's spirit took a total nosedive.
Can't blame him.
Look, the kid's already here. Let's humor him. Besides, it's just for one day.
Hey, your footwork's not bad. Ushio, was it? You can call me Terahara. I was a high school sumo up until recently. As your predecessor, I'll be your sparring partner. Don't hold back, all right?
Yes, sir. I stretched, but I'm still feeling kind of stiff. Is it my nerves?
The atmosphere's definitely mellowed out since Hinomaru showed up. Everyone's way more relaxed.
Jeez, I know we're just sparring, but these guys could at least set an example for the kid.
They're trying to put on a show for him. He's a fan of sumo after all. Might as well let him have some fun until he leaves.
If you feel warmed up enough, then let's step inside the ring.
Yes, sir.
Actually, before you start, you want to try your luck at a little competition we're throwing? Every kid who shows up to one of our practices gets a shot. We call it the Shibakiyama Knock 'em Out Challenge.
You push one of us out of the ring, guess what you could take home with you? That's right, official stable merchandise!
Oh. You want to show the kid what you've got, Terahara?
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a size difference.
Just do the best you can, Ushio.
Don't worry, kid. You won't go home empty-handed. I'll step out of the ring after you've struggled a bit.
Tara, I recommend you take this seriously.
Right. Sir.
Here I come.
He's only a kid.
Even though I'll never turn down Shibakiyama stable merch, my sumo team needs me to bring home more than just souvenirs from this trip. The thing I really want is a full-blown Shibakiyama session.
Hinomaru should be training with top-notch sumo wrestlers right about now. Hard to believe.
At the Shibakiyama stable, that right?
Yeah. And speaking of which, why'd you choose that one, Coach?
Even among the pros, they're renowned for their training. Before he retired, the stable master was famous for his tough practice sessions. The man wasn't exactly blessed with a godlike physique. What he had were fearsome attacks, which earned him the nickname Firecracker. In his prime, he even gave Yamatokuni a run for his money. Despite his small stature, he fought head-on. Additionally, throughout his career, the man never altered his charge. Remind you of anyone we know?
Yeah?
I want to hear what the Master thinks after watching Hinomaru fight. And there's also another sumo wrestler there I'm hoping he'll get the chance to meet.
This stable has a reputation for its intense training, especially when I was at the top of my game. Even so, many complained about the regimen and left. Here I was thinking you were like those other boys, head full of dreams and a heart with zero ambition. I admit I misjudged you. Accept my apologies, Hinomaru Ushio. The Pro League won't permit someone of your height. Yet you're besting Sandame Division wrestlers.
He's too much for you to handle? Then stand back!
Sometimes when you grab a Mawashi belt, your technique shows cracks. A move, maybe? No, I have a more important question.
One more time!
What is that gleam you have in your eyes?
Yeah! Bring it!
His enthusiasm is infectious. It's completely shifted the mood. Impressive someone so young is able to do that.
Do you know who our guest is?
That's Hinomaru Ushio. He's visiting for a one-day trial.
I remember hearing he was coming. He's not half bad.
Hey, Nori! Quit crouching there like a creeper. Get your ass in here.
Forgive me. It sounded like you were having such a productive session, I didn't want to interrupt and break the momentum. Actually, to tell you the truth, I couldn't tear my eyes away.
The 9th-ranked Magashira, Sainoyama!
Good morning, Sagitori!
So far, Ushio's been fighting trainees from the Makushita division and below. I mean, not to say they're pushovers, but they're second and third-rate pros at best. There are 700 elite sumo wrestlers, but only 70 in the Juryo division and above are Sekitoris and can tie their hair in an Oicho top knot. Plus, only they're allowed to wear a white Mawashi belt during practice. If you wanted to meet one of the best Ushio, here he is.
The boy created a mood similar to a practice session for a Sekitori. I wonder, now that an actual Sekitori is here, will things get even more tense?
Good morning. Thank you for your assistance earlier.
No, thank you for letting me attend.
Good morning to you, Master.
Sekitori! It'd be an honor to have a bout with you.
Slow down! You only just arrived at practice, Ushio.
You read my mind. I'd also like to duel.
Huh? Sekitori?
It's uncommon, but you've piqued my interest.
Is this the opportunity you were hoping I'd get, Kirihito? Even the weaker fighters gave me a workout, but let's be honest. Kusanagi was on a completely different level. Ordinary opponents won't do. I need to fight wrestlers who will challenge me. Like Sanoyama.
I'll admit we underestimated you when you first walked in. However...
Now, Spirit!
He's not moving.
You made the same mistake, boy.
I found it. Nice. Can we go another round? This is what I came for. I'm not making any headway. His legs are so flexible, my attacks have no effect on him. And in a flash, he turns his body into a boulder. The might of a pro.
You should be like water. My master taught me that. Your form must be as agile as fluid, and strike with torrential force.
Be like water, huh?
Whereas your sumo is like fire, continuously raging. You could say it's heroic, but you might also call it sloppy. Thank you very much. I understand the range of your abilities.
Sekitori, please wait!
Any further bouts would be a waste of both our time. I've one duty, and that's achieve the rank of Yokozuna, a glory my master was unable to reach during his career.
But I'm only here today! Please, just one more bout!
Haven't you had enough? I'm at a loss as to what spurs you on. Even if you can't best me, you shouldn't feel ashamed. I don't know a single person here who dare call you weak. I fear you'll be moderately successful in high school, Sumo.
Being moderately successful isn't good enough for me. I intend to become a Yokozuna, same as you. That's my reason for not giving up.
Like me. Your dream is born of childish idealism. Meanwhile, I speak knowing full well how long and arduous the road actually is. And you think we're the same? You requested one more bout. Very well. Maybe you think you'll have a growth spurt or your luck will suddenly change. But I'm warning you now. Your words were an insult to sumo wrestlers. And I'll make you pay dearly for it.
That expression, he means business.
Don't back down. This is exactly why I'm here. It's my last chance of finding a way to evolve. I need to do something different with my charge. Gotta be realistic. I don't have the skill yet to overpower a Sekitori. But I'm out of options. I'll go low and fast as possible.
He's in a spider stance.
Keep experimenting till you find what works.
Now, Spirit! Oh, man. Side slaps are banned in amateur competitions.
Interesting. They used his knees as a cushion to absorb the impact.
After all my previous bouts, I don't have much strength left. I've got to be like water. Fluidity varies your rhythm and dictates the tempo in a bout. But you forgot. Fire doesn't just rage. It flickers and burns.
This is it. This is what you came to my stable to find.
Kirihito went through the trouble of finding me a damn good sparring partner. I can't waste this opportunity. If I'm reaching the top, it means devouring you!
Some incredible force is erupting from within him.
The Sekitori pushed Ushio to the ground first. But look at his knee! He still went down!
My body was moving on its own. It wasn't the same as what Kirihito did, but it felt so natural. It must have been some kind of new technique. I almost had it. I was nearly there. Damn!
As we agreed upon, that's our final bout.
Thank you for sparring with me.
I expect to see you here again tomorrow. Your sumo intrigues me, and I'd like to see a bit more of what you can do. I may not look it, but I'm a real curious guy.
I'll be here, count on it.
So, did you have fun at your remedial class?
Some punk called Gangaro from Ishigami stopped by.
Gangaro? Hello? Uh-huh. Wait, you're staying?
Sanoyama's already agreed to spar with me more tomorrow. So the master said it made sense if I stayed overnight.
Think you'll learn it? Your new move?
I'll let you know when I see you.
Later.
Was that Hinamaru?
It was. He's spending the night at the stable. Seems he's training tomorrow as well.
Guess he made a good first impression.
We have to work hard too. Gotta help him carry the weight.
Good, cause that's my specialty.
If you want to help, don't fail any more tests.
I'm a C+ student now.
They may think you're cheating.
Authentic sumo stable Choco Navi stew.
Kid, you did good out there today.
Thanks a lot, sir.
Grab a seat and pour a bowl.
The Sekitori's still eating, though.
Today's an exception, so chow down.
Yes, sir.
The apprentices usually eat last, so you shouldn't feel bad.
I know, but it's still kind of awkward.
I understand you're a national treasure, Onimaru Kunitsuna.
Are you serious?
It's not that big of a deal.
Why are you being so modest? I heard you held your own against Kusanagi.
Wait a minute, who told you?
Please, I'm a high school sumo club manager, which means gossip inevitably finds its way to me.
By Kusanagi, you're referring to
Sosuke Kuze, a national treasure, yeah. The son of Yamato Kuni, the former Yokozuna.
A legend. There's no way.
He's a popular topic of discussion these days. They say he's going to shoot through the ranks if he turns pro.
So you're in the same generation as he is, are ya? Tough break, kiddo.
Who was stronger, me or Junior?
Well, all I know is I did a lot better fighting against him than against you.
Yeah, sounds right. Hey, I don't see your chopsticks moving. Stew's a 3-bowl minimum.
Yes, sir.
And after you've eaten your fill, we snooze. We're off to buy groceries for dinner.
When you're an apprentice, there's no shortage of chores to do. The thing is, it's a lot of fun. I know it's not all about cutting loose. You're living to compete after all. I bet each wrestler has their own private doubts and anxieties. In fact, I'm sure of it. For the longest time, I wanted to be a part of this.
Awesome.
A member of the pro sumo world. I'm not here to goof off. Not when I haven't accomplished anything yet. But still, if only for a short while. Let me soak up this feeling until I have to leave. I didn't mean to wake you up. Sorry about that. I couldn't sleep and decided to run drills. I wanted to revisit everything I felt today, if that makes sense.
You're too excited to rest, I get it.
I want to be a pro, and spending the day here only reinvigorated that desire.
On my days off, I've been arranging to stay at various sumo stables. My brother wants to turn pro, the same as you. While he's busy practicing, I've been scoping them out for him.
Yeah?
So, tell me the truth. Who was stronger? Sainoyama or Kuze?
Well, obviously, the Sekitori has more power and better technique. And even though I appreciate him agreeing to spar with me, truthfully, if they were to fight each other at this moment, I couldn't say who would win. Maybe Kuze is looming in my mind after our bout. I knew I wanted to fight someone who'd be similar in height and technique. If I can't take on a full-strength Sekitori, then I can never.
Now I understand. It seems this friend of yours chose Sainoyama as a stand-in for training against Sosuke Kuze.
Master, you're up.
After fighting with the Sekitori yesterday, I imagine there's plenty you want to work on. So, we better start sparring right away.
Huh?
When everyone said I was past my prime, I defeated the higher-ranked Yamato Kuni. I promise there's still 1 or 2 lessons I could teach you. What's the matter with you, son? I don't take my shirt off for just anybody, you know.
I guess I'm confused why you're invested in my future. I'd understand if I was a sumo wrestler destined to turn pro, but well...
Chalk it up to another habit of growing old. But when I look at you, I see myself. In my youth, I was called small, helpless, but I still fought with passion to become a yokozuna. I only made it as high as Sekiwake, and though I was praised for my accomplishment, I never achieved my actual dream. I passed my ambition on to Sainoyama thinking height was what held me back. But after watching you, I have one more dream left. To see someone our size become a yokozuna. Realize that dream for me. That was a bit long-winded, I admit, but I'm saying I believe in you. When you're ready to turn pro, find me. I'll be waiting for you, kid.
Sir!
What's Hinomaru doing up?
Ah! The master's awake too, and practicing with him?
Looks like everybody's too excited to sleep.
Ah, screw it! Let's start practice now!
A high school student getting the pros stoked. Hinomaru Ushio, huh? Thank you for everything! Man, that was so much fun! And having someone around to talk to who was my own age made things easier. Thanks for coming.
It was good to meet a fellow sumo enthusiast.
If both our schools win enough bouts, we'll see each other at nationals.
Well, I can guarantee I'll be there since I'm going to become a high school yokozuna.
I certainly hope you do. But since my brother's also competing, you may have to hold off on your dream until the next year.
Wait, you told me you were a sumo manager, but never what high school you go to.
Totori Hakuro.
Totori Hakuro? You mean...
I'm Saki Tenoji. Anyway, it was good to meet you.
The sister of Shido Tenoji. The national champion!
I thought Ishigami was sure to be the winning team from Chiba, but I learned something new. Alright, Onimaru Kunitsuna from Odachi High. Guess I'll see you at the top. I'll be waiting.
Tanoji, Kuze, and Sada from Ishigami. Before I meet them in the ring, I need to perfect my new technique, so I can beat them all! Thought I'd find you here.
Hey, Ushio.
There's not a trace of the old ring left behind, huh?
Yeah.
The name's Hinomaru Ushio. Before I can be a Yokozuna, the highest rank in all of sumo, first I have to be the best high school wrestler there is. Good times. It feels so long ago.
Hard to imagine it all started here.
Back in the days when the sumo club only had one member. Now we've got 6 wanting to be the best in Japan.
Honestly, I'm kinda scared. I'm a 3rd year, so if we lose today, that's it for me. I'm done. But I don't want this to end. I want to keep sumo wrestling with everyone in the club. Listen to me whining again. I must sound like a pretty sad excuse for an upperclassman.
When the school made fun of you, you could have walked away and shut down the club. If you hadn't been so committed to keeping it alive, none of us would be here now. You're stronger than you know, Ozuki. The club only exists for one reason. You fought as hard as you could to keep it around. I'm not gonna let today's bouts be your last. We'll breeze through the prelims onto nationals. You're coming with us to the top.
Right.
The pledge! As their official spokesman, I certify each sumo wrestler here trains to cultivate their spirit, technique, and body. The ring is 4.55 meters in diameter. Once inside, we will fight to the best of our abilities. Declared by me, Tsuyoshi Kanamori.
We saved you a good seat, Reina.
Over here!
Look at the turnout. I didn't think the audience would be so pumped.
At this time, we'll begin the 5th match in round 1 of the tournament.
Yo! Up here, Hinomaru! We came out to cheer you on!
Did you forget we're incognito? So try blending in like me.
Your costume's way louder than my yelling.
First in the ring, on the west side, from Odachi High School, Ushio. On the east side, from Kashiwa Technical, Ito.
Odachi High School? I've never heard of them.
Same, but the other one's a real powerhouse and has gone on to nationals before.
Look at the size difference. It's so one-sided.
Hands on the ground! Spirit!
His reaction time was too slow.
Not quite.
That kid, he's using Sanayama's charge.
Arm grab, underhand throw! Demon wheel rear attack!
Down he goes!
No contest! Not bad.
He threw that guy around like he weighed nothing at all!
One down. And now that Onimaru's given them a taste of what he can do, it's time for us to do the same. I think we ought to show these schools what Odachi High's capable of.
Yes, sir!
Hold on a minute. That short-ass kid, I'm pretty sure he's the same guy who took on Yamato Kuni's son.
Are you serious? You wouldn't know by looking.
So we finally get to meet Onimaru Kunitsuna. Strength-wise, he's not that bad.
Make sure you reach the finals.
Cause I'll be waiting. Where do you think you're going?
Oh, have I've got a magazine interview to do. Ciao.
Is it Jackass Monthly?
Hey, look who's fighting next.
Spirit! T-Hero Special number 13!
Interesting technique. An outer thigh propping twist down. Told ya, Chiharu's moves are pretty dope.
Is this the same guy you ran into while you were suspended? Great. Our secret weapons introed himself to the competition.
Unleashing chaotic thrusts!
Those strikes are lightning fast.
Screw this, I'm backing off!
It's one thing to back off when you're winning, quite another when you're on defense.
That's my big brother! Bow down and worship the king of the sumo ring!
He's definitely improved from the last time we saw him.
Odachi's stronger than I thought they'd be.
And since they won 3 bouts in a row, they're in the second round.
Based on what we've seen so far, the rest of the team must be incredible.
Or not.
You did fine. Don't let it get to you.
Now I understand. Dachi front-loaded their roster with the best wrestlers they had. Don't believe me? Check out their sorry excuse for a captain. Do you see how freaking terrified he is? That guy's a bully's wet dream.
Just shut up and watch. It's these later bouts that could prove to be the most important ones.
Huh? Spirit!
He railroaded him.
People can transform if given the chance, and become something great. And I know who gave him that opportunity. Dachi High's 6th member, Kirihito Tsuji.
I think it's safe to assume they're no longer a one-man team. Don't hold back against them.
See that? They're watching us closely.
Yeah, these jerk-offs are probably realizing they're in for a fight.
I've got no problem with that. We'll see him in the final round. Oh, hey, there you are, Ushio!
Mizuki Sada.
Figured we'd run into each other eventually. Would have been better to meet inside the ring first. Jeez, you make it sound like we're about to get married. Oh, about your semi-final match. You better make it quick so you can save your strength for our fight. Been looking forward to this, haven't you? You've no idea. Middle school sumo was a major bore without an equal around to keep my skills sharp. I wanted to tell you something before our bout, Onimaru Kunitsuna. How thankful I am you made it this far. You say that now, Mikazuki Munachika, but you'll regret it later. Your blade's about to get tarnished. Sorry in advance.
Match over. Odachi High on the west side wins 4-1.
Hell yeah!
Yes, we made it to the last round!
Finals, here we come!
Sure, but that scrawny kid could end up being a big problem for them.
You could literally replace him with anyone and they do better.
He's weak, but still charges straight at them. Don't you realize you're not Hinomaru?
To be blunt, Ishigami's team this year is strong. Maybe the best one they've ever had. We could make a tactical call and pair Mitsuhashi against Sada. Give him an easy win while we focus on the other bouts instead. But still, they're a nationally ranked opponent. There's no such thing as a perfect plan against them. We'll need every win we can get. This is one pit stop on our journey. We'll face them head on and win. Who'll be the best team in Japan?
Odachi High!
On to the final round. On the west side, Odachi High School. First in the ring, Kei Mitsuhashi. Second, Chihiro Kunisaki. Third, Yuma Gojo. Fourth, Chihiro Kunisaki. On the east side, Ishigami High School. First in the ring, Keiichi Mamiya. Second, Genosuke Araki. Third, Tsuyoshi Kanamori. Fourth, Yuki Sanada. And fifth, Hinomaru Ushio versus Mizuki Sada.
Bow! Let's have a good
First in the ring on the west side, Mitsuhashi.
I'm ready.
On the east side, Mamiya.
So, I'm no psychic, but I know how this is gonna end up.
There's gotta be 100-kilo difference between them. Somebody call an ambulance.
I'll say this at least. It's kind of impressive an amateur with his physique can charge the way he does. But 2 months training isn't long enough to work a miracle. Dachi is basically a team of only 4 qualified wrestlers.
Goes without saying, losing any bout at this stage is a setback. And yet, Mitsuhashi's expression tells me he hasn't thrown in a towel. And based on the way his teammates are behaving, they're counting him as their 5th member.
Once more.
No one can deny you've got guts. Charging in head first like that.
If you've got something to say, then let's hear it. Because I guarantee whatever it is, it won't make me feel worse.
Your technique has improved considerably. However, you still won't be ready in time for the Inner High prelims.
Hands on the ground!
Right.
Should I laugh or cry?
He must have gotten that from Onimaru. Planning on charging me head on? In a way, it's touching.
Mamiya!
It's time. Show them how serious you are.
Spirit!
He's gone. Where'd he go?
Spirit!
He's gone. Where'd he go?
A leaping charge!
He didn't come up with that at the last minute. It requires practice.
A change? What kind?
Well, strategy-wise, it's solid. Thing is, I know you, and you respect Hinomaru's approach. What I'm suggesting is entirely different. There's no point doing sumo if you feel like you have to compromise your style. And besides, you still have 2 more years.
Let me tell you what I want. I know Hinomaru's worked hard to wrestle the way he does. But could you imagine if I waltzed into the ring, tried to imitate him, and then said, "My bad, I wonder how I lost"? No way! And not during the finals of a team tournament. I can't wait for the next 2 years. You think I don't know I'm a burden? But Hinomaru and the captain have always made me feel like part of the team. And Gojo and Kunisaki too. They could have found anyone stronger to take my place, but they didn't. So please, show me the way, coach. Show me how I can win for the team. The only thing that matters to me is helping them out when it counts. Respect and how I want to wrestle don't mean anything.
If you had made the transition earlier, it's possible you would have already scored some wins. But then again, that wasn't your end goal, was it? There was a noble reason you kept losing over and over. When people see you, they immediately suspect you'll use a trick to win. You played the honest clown, and they lowered their guard. You saved this move for when it mattered the most. To help us beat Ishihai.
Mitsuhashi! Win it! Push him out!
No way!
He's too fast!
He knew. I figured they had some scheme.
If the captain hadn't warned me, I'd be in trouble.
Don't give up! I've almost got it!
Honestly, what did you expect? That's how it should have played out.
Yeah, still, the kid took on someone 3 times his size.
You're new to this whole sports thing, aren't you? Did you think you'd win just because your brain's the biggest muscle you've got? That's pretty arrogant if you ask me.
Kunisaki!
Nicely done! After that, doesn't matter how big your opponent is. Push him out!
Just one problem.
You only get a few goes before they catch on.
You're right. That's why we're gonna save it for Ishihai.
You actually think you've got a chance against them? Hey, no worries. It's not like anyone's actually expecting you to win. The captain and Gojo are getting better every day. We can rely on them. Just treat your match like it's an individual competition.
Sorry, Chihiro, but I'm not going out there just to make memories. I'm on this team, and when we promised we'd be the best in Japan, that includes me. After I get a win and help us go to nationals, you'll thank me.
Mitsuhashi!
Guys, I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about? You did great out there.
You jumped way too far. You got freaked out and screwed up. Even if he was expecting it, you should have gotten yourself in a better position.
Whoa, too soon, Kunisaki.
What am I gonna do with you? Well, you better make it up to me during nationals. Now I get it. This is what makes it a team competition. Chiharu, what's up? This is the first time I've ever wanted to win for someone other than myself.
We got a lot riding on this second bout. Damn straight. A judo champ versus a wrestling master. A combat sports showdown.
All right, Gengaro, it's time to settle the score.
My name's Genosuke. Whatever, at least we're fighting. Well, I would have preferred an individual competition.
Huh?
I'm just preparing you for Dachihai's second loss. You're toast, buddy. Cause all that pressure to do well for your team's gonna screw up your game.
Meaning what?
I wanted a duel with you free of distractions so we could get at the truth. Who is the strongest? This is a team competition, but come on, it's just 5 individual bouts. No point viewing it any other way.
Yeah, I get the picture. If something doesn't make you stronger, you toss it in the trash. You don't have to worry, because I'm always at my best, Mutsuguro.
Punk! I'll make you remember my name!
Spirit!
Huh?
How come they're not moving? Do something for crying out loud!
What is this, performance art?
The crowd's turning ugly.
A lot of the spectators here are only interested in watching wrestlers fight each other, but they don't realize these two have honed their techniques in extremely separate disciplines. Neither one wants to launch into a reckless attack, and both know they're at their most vulnerable when they get in close. But I have a feeling who'll make the first move.
Kunisaki on the offensive!
A takedown!
Good. Lower attacks are harder to counter with judo.
So predictable. Underestimate me, you'll lose. Arguing which fighting style's better is a complete waste of time. When I beat Chiharu, it won't prove judo somehow makes you more powerful than wrestling. If you're strong, you'll win at everything you try. But I can't think about any of that now. The cheers of the crowd, they're cheering. The judo champion title. The expectations of the upperclassmen, the days I spent training. Noise, all of it. Throw that garbage away. The only thing that matters is destroying the opponent in front of you.
He's countering with the inner thigh throw.
Kunisaki!
I know your type. I used to be the same as you. The old me was obsessed with my own strength, but not anymore. My team's already under my skin, and they're not going anywhere! He countered with a hip throw! For the past month, I've been doing foot exercises, making my toes overpowered. Now I can hold on to the ground. I win!
He did a front flip in midair. It threw him off his balance! Put pressure on him!
A sweeping grab!
That's a judo sacrifice throw.
Crap! He's using all his weight to pull me down. There's not a single wrestling move that'll get my ass out of this one. Look at his focus. It's not human. Meanwhile, my head's a mess. This is make or break. But here I am thinking about everything except the contest. My life's flashing in front of my eyes. Why am I thinking about this junk? Have I gotten weaker?
You're not done!
He's right. I'm just getting started. Even if my thoughts are weighing me down, I'll shoulder them and use them to grow to win. Demon Wheel! We won!
He used a sumo technique at the last second.
And not only that, it's Hinomaru's.
Dachi High wins the second bout!
That was judo versus wrestling. So I guess one style of fighting is better than the other?
You're reading it all wrong. This wasn't a battle between two different types of combat sports. If this had been a judo match, Araki would have come out on top. And if they were wrestling, Kunisaki would have the advantage.
But this is sumo.
We witnessed an important event here today, Terahara. The first cries of a newly born sumo wrestler.
We make a pretty good team, Short Stack. If you hadn't lost, I wouldn't have been able to tie.
Thank you so much, Chihiro-san!
Pick slap! You should have used
When he's not running his mouth, you can see how skilled he is.
Yeah. I promised I'd do my part, didn't I? You should be thanking me, since now we can afford one more loss.
What? You got something to say, no strip?
Don't be mad at me just because you're facing a stronger opponent.
You think I'm shaking? Well, I've got news. That was a hell of a display you guys put on. I have zero intention of letting anyone down. There's one thing on my mind, winning this match.
Third bout, on the west
What's
side.
he think he's doing?
He lost, but he's not getting out of the ring.
Hey kid, let's move it! Hey, you're overthinking things. You should stick to your strengths. Now it's our job as your teammates to make up for your loss. One day, you'll have to do the same for somebody else. I expect you to pay attention so when that time comes, you'll know what you should have done different.
I mean, Yuma can't lose. Sure, he's facing the god of war, but come on. My brother's won every one of his bouts today.
Kanamori on the west side wins!
You can't deny he's got skills. He's captain for a reason. Kirihito, what's the plan if we have to face him?
From the scars on his face, I'd say he's the type that charges in head first. The bout we just saw should serve as a cautionary tale. If he gets close to you, there's no stopping him.
We have one win and one loss, so now it's best of 3. A good opening move would be smacking his chin as soon as we charge at each other. Even if he's stronger and has more training than me, it doesn't matter. A solid hit to the face will leave him disoriented. No way I can afford to lose and burden the captain and Hinomaru with winning 2 bouts in a row. Why have I come this far? If I'm not the better man, then I'm not one.
Spirit!
That wasn't a grab.
He slapped him?
Brutal! That was Captain Kanamori's cannon slap.
Yuma Gojo. Yeah, I know you. Leader of the Dachi High Gang. Ishigami is the nexus of low-life scum in the prefecture, so we hear about what's going on at other schools. Lucky us. Not like you care, but our club has a long history of being forced to deal with your kind. The gangs used to harass us non-stop. It got to the point we were barred from entering competition because of the trouble they were causing. If we don't stand up to them, no one will. Just ask Sanada. When will you walking garbage heap stop getting in our way?
Fight back, Yuma!
He's gonna get knocked out of the ring!
Am I gonna lose? And be defeated like a chump? My opponent's stronger. It's over. But I knew that when I entered the ring. So what am I doing here? Why did I step inside to begin with?
Let me be clear. You're not my student, I'm no longer your teacher. I've done enough damage training a thug like you.
Come on, Takani, please. The least you could do is hear me out.
Take another step and I'm calling the police.
Cops? You're not serious.
I can hear you from there. So, you joined a sumo club. A well-mannered young man with thick, long hair brought me some baked goods and made a request. Well, are you going to let someone younger do the talking for you?
I beg you, let me be your student again so I can continue my training. I know I'm guilty, and that I've wasted valuable years of my life. I finally realized that after picking up sumo. Takani, I need you to become my instructor again.
The classic story of a lowlife seeing the error of his ways and seeking redemption. There's nothing that pisses me off more. Some punk-ass kid goes around stirring up trouble for a whole load of people, then does one decent thing and wants everyone's praise. It's a bunch of crap. What about the people who do the right thing every single day? Did you show them respect? What's done is done, no going back. It doesn't matter if you regret your past. Nothing will change the fact that I taught you karate and you used it to hurt people. Get lost. You're interrupting my class.
Damn it. There's not much time left for me to do the right thing.
Huh? You're still here?
Please! I'm out of time. I need your help. I have to win my prelim matches, not because I want the praise, but so I can help my team succeed. I stood in Ozuki's way for years and ruined opportunities he could have had. I know I can never give him those back, but right now I need to do whatever I can. The only way I can atone for my past is by winning.
So why come back here? You could have gone to any other dojo. It would have spared you the humiliation.
Because I don't want to take the easy way out anymore. Never.
Yuma. How about letting someone else share the blame? As your instructor, I failed you by not finding the proper way to channel your talent. Get your karate gi. Then your lesson begins. I'll teach you special techniques, the kind that'll help you in sumo.
Rule 1, you don't attack first. Karate, offensive move, twist and press.
He pulled him forward. Well done. Hold up. That move, it's a karate flip and switch.
I knew a technique I only just learned wasn't going to be enough to make you fall. Get ready.
Take him down!
Eat this! Open hand lunge punch! No way. He blocked it. He forced me back with his head?
They've got the advantage now.
Don't underestimate us, Mr. Karate.
The flipping switch is out, and he blocked my punch. One option left.
When it lands, this technique can be quite powerful, if you can pull it off. It depends on your resolve. And your heart. Remember why you're here, what you're ultimately fighting for.
You can do it, Yuma!
A low kick? It actually looks more like a leg sweep to me.
He must be getting desperate if he thought that pathetic move was going to budge the captain.
Uh-oh. He wasn't trying to sweep my leg.
I've still got a job to do, and I won't rest till it's done.
He used it to gain speed.
I have to help make this sumo club into what it wants to be. The best team in all of Japan. Fortress Great Palm! Direct hit.
Kanamori!
It's working!
Keep wailing on him! My reaction time was too slow. As much as I hate to admit it, you're actually better at thrusting strikes than I am. But that's it. No way in hell I'll let you win this team battle! 3 years of high school sumo has led up to this moment, my final inter-high. We've put together a group of wrestlers whose power is on the same level as the national treasures. Mark my words, the strongest Ishigami High team in the history of the club will go on to become the best in Japan. My final duty as their captain is to make that dream a reality! Backward belt throw!
Damn. He threw Yuma with only one arm.
That's impossible.
At your current strength, I doubt I'd lose to you once, even after 100 bouts. But I can't deny that last strike of yours was savage.
That makes 1 win, 2 losses.
Doesn't look good. Dachi High's got their backs to the wall.
Pow! East!
Nice fight.
Sorry, Ozaki.
Fuck up, dude. I'll win this and set the stage for Ushio.
Get a load of you, acting all tough. But this is the first time where a loss means your entire team is finished. You're trying to hide the fact, but I can see right through your stomps. You're out of your element.
I have to win. Otherwise, everyone's hard work will be for nothing. Showing weakness is unthinkable. If I fail, those two will blame themselves. I can't let them down, not when so much is on the line. After all, I'm their captain. Win it for them. I'm sorry. I know, I got worked up again.
No one can deny you're a nice guy.
Is that a roundabout way of saying I'm unreliable?
Since you brought it up, yeah, the Ishihai captain is way more reliable in a fight. But here's what you do have. A team made up of your former nemesis, a complete novice, and a self-obsessed wrestler. And your heart's big enough to accept every one of them the way they are. We agree unanimously. Only one man can captain our sumo club. That's Shinya Ozaki. None of us can say we've been through as much as you. And because of that, we want you to be Ishihai. More than anything, we want to see your hard work rewarded. For you to emerge triumphant.
You know what you need to do, Sanada.
Yeah. But do I think it's going to be an easy task? Nope.
4th bout. On the west side, Ozaki. On the east side, Sanada.
Sada, the team match ends here. Sorry you won't get a chance to play the hero.
Not like it's any skin off my sack. Though I was expecting us to have already wrapped this up with 3 back-to-back wins. I guess somebody here didn't get the memo.
Hey, shut up, man! I'll kick your ass! Don't take these guys lightly. Sanada, same goes for you.
Got it. You don't have to worry about me. I take Ozaki seriously, more than anyone here.
Push! Push! Ishihai! Push!
Don't let them rattle you! We believe in you, Captain!
Hands on the ground! Reset! Places!
A false start? He charged before Ozaki's hands were on the ground?
Jeez, don't scare me like that. I thought we were knocked out of the competition.
He didn't do that on accident.
Yeah, Ozaki was building focus for his charge, and now it's shattered. There's a chance being knocked down rattled his confidence, and now his head's filled with thoughts about losing.
That was low, Sanada! Face off like men!
I knew it. He can try hiding it, but the dude's got the blood of a criminal. I've heard the stories about him, you know, all of them.
Sanada was never a part of that crowd. Huh? But I understand why some people might get that impression. Hands on the ground!
Hold on a minute. Is he even ready?
Captain! Be sure to take a breath!
Spirit!
Wasn't knocking him over supposed to break his focus?
I was one step behind. It was at that moment you awakened. For you, the match had already started.
Even I'm surprised at how calm I am. I mean, Sanada from Ishihai charged at me, which means he considers me an equal. Ushio, guys, I'm going to win this!
You may have gotten the first hit, but don't expect me to let you win because I'm a nice guy.
He forced him to lose his grip.
Not good. And he had such a great hold, too.
Out of the pair, Sanada has the better technique. And yet, that won't determine the winner. Eclipse his skill with your heart, Ozaki!
What are you talking about? Of course Sanada's a delinquent. After the whole night of blood spray incident, he became infamous all over the school. He defended the sumo club from the gangs, took on over 100 thugs single-handedly.
In the version of the story I heard, it was more like 30 dudes.
The guy was still outnumbered.
If you two wouldn't mind, could you put a lid on it? A bout's going on.
We're sorry, sir.
We probably wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. You're quitting the sumo club? What are you talking about?
What's wrong? Are you angry, Kanamori?
Confused, more like it. I thought you were into sumo.
You know I am. I don't think there's another person alive who loves it more. Sorry. I've got my hands full at the moment. I'll give you details when I see you.
Wait, don't hang up! What's your problem, Psycho? We told you it was all just a joke!
You were going to set fire to the dojo. Does it sound like I'm laughing? It's time to show you what happens when you make a good guy snap!
That call last night is making sense. You quit so the sumo club wouldn't get in trouble for this. Instead, all the blame had falls squarely on you. Why is your fist hamburger meat?
Huh? Oh, that. You think these lowlifes deserve the honor of being taken down with sumo?
Half the time I don't understand Sanada, but what's clear is that the love he has for sumo and the Ishii High Club is greater than anyone can imagine.
His throat!
Ozaki, drop your weight!
Those attacks aren't giving him any room to breathe. Sanada's being absolutely merciless against Dachi High's captain.
Merciless? Maybe so, but even that isn't enough to bring him down. They don't know the strength he possesses. It's completely unlike my own. Man, I'm having serious sumo withdrawals. The suspension can't end soon enough.
What's he doing?
I heard he can't use the dojo because a bunch of thugs took it over.
Really? That's one determined dude.
So you've had trouble with delinquents too? Well, I feel for you, brother. But unlike you, I took a stand and forced them out on my own. At first, I thought his training was all for show. I figured he'd quit soon. But he kept it up. Any feeling of sympathy or disdain I had vanished, and was replaced with something new. Fear. I pride myself on loving sumo more than anyone, but I've got to imagine being in his shoes. Totally isolated. Training by myself. Would I be strong enough to go 2 years without cracking? Could I keep doing stomps and enjoy it? As insecure as you are, have you ever realized how insane your endurance is?
Sanada's all out of attacks.
Now what? When the captain's defending, it's like trying to push your way through a brick wall.
True that. Till now, he's always lacked patience during a bout. He'd charge forward at the wrong moment. But he's learned not to rush things, how to control the pace, and when to go for the killing blow.
They're canceling each other's moves. This battle won't be determined by strength. Since they're both evenly matched in that category, it's gonna come down to what's in their hearts. Whichever one has more resolve will ultimately come out on top.
Captain!
Almost there, keep going!
Take him down!
Honestly, that stuff about winning and being the best in Japan doesn't feel real to me. But
more than anything, we want to see your hard work rewarded, for you to emerge triumphant.
if that's what they want to see, I'll make it happen. And use every last ounce of strength I have!
Damn, I can't hold out much longer. My opening salvo left me out of breath.
Now!
Sanada! That's it! Push him! End this!
Is it possible? Am I going to lose? No, I can't. Because I love sumo more than anyone!
West Side is the winner!
It's 2-2! The next bout's gonna decide everything!
Captain!
We do it!
I'm not crying.
It's far too early to be shedding tears.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Ushio, go out there and win. It's our turn to watch all of your hard work pay off.
I'm ready.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time.
You guys.
It's far too early to be shedding tears.
Yeah, it's not over yet. Ushio, go out there and win. It's our turn to watch all of your hard work pay off.
I'm ready.
Time for two national treasures to go head to head. Alright, Bato, Enoki, I want you to watch closely.
Sure. Not like it matters, though. These guys might be national treasures, but they're not in the same league as Captain Tenoji. I can't see a thing! This isn't a solution to the problem, Daniel!
I'm only trying to get you a better view.
Changed my mind!
We'll begin the final bout of the Inter-High Chiba Prefectural Team Competition. On the west side, Ushio. On the east side, Sada.
Our spot in the final competition is riding on this last bout.
How about you shut up, Araki?
I'm sorry, Sada. I didn't want to pile this kind of pressure on a first year.
Onimaru's strong, however. You're Ishigami High's ace. Go show him what you can do.
Don't you worry about a thing. I'll make sure our team makes it to the national stage. I've always had complete confidence in my athletic abilities.
Hey, you know what? I've never given sumo a go.
You've got to be kidding me.
Don't do it. No one looks good in a Mawashi belt. In other words, if some guy wore a Mawashi belt and actually rocked that look, he'd be cool. Maybe even the coolest athlete that ever existed.
Because you wear nothing but a belt, you can feel the intensity coursing through your skin. I took to sumo way more than I expected. I wanted to fight all out against an opponent on the same level as me. One problem. As I climbed the ranks and became a middle school yokozuna, my equal wasn't in the ring.
You know what I heard? This Sada guy's belt is spotless because nobody's been able to lay a finger on it. Seriously? Have you seen anyone in this tournament grab it?
Whoa, does Hinomaru stand a chance?
Onimaru Kumitsuna and Mikazuki Munichika. About between two national treasures.
Spirit! The same charge.
They're equals. Why do you use a thrust and shove?
At that range, Sada has a clear advantage.
His arm holds could be a real pain in the ass. In that case, how do you like this?
His slaps just keep getting faster.
His speed.
I don't need to block every strike. Only some have real weight behind them. You're mixing them in with light attacks. All that's left is figuring out the pattern. And only countering the heavy hits.
He blocked him!
Watch out!
How's it going even faster than before?
I can't tell which is which. Every strike has power behind it.
Check it out. Sada's smiling.
Now this is fun. That feeling of uncertainty.
I've been waiting for a fight like this. Onimaru, you wanted this too.
What the hell are you grinning about? I'm only going to smile once I've taken your head for myself!
He's got him by the arm!
Bring that punk out!
Now Sada's attacking.
Onimaru can't get close to him!
Those strikes are non-stop and sharp.
Each hit's targeted to keep pushing him backwards.
You were the one who dragged Yuma and the others into this sport. They're only here because they believed in you. You better win, Hinomaru.
Crescent Moon! I was wondering when you were gonna do that.
Did he just step into Sada's throat?
You got him!
Demon Wheel!
He's really something. When did Mikazuki stop his throwing motion?
While you're busy catching your breath, here's my second counterattack! Demon Storm!
He's still standing after that? His demon wheel didn't work either!
Like I thought that'd be enough to win! 100 Demon Takedown!
Damn, he's strong. This is Onimaru Kunitsuna. Even though he's the smallest wrestler I've ever faced, he stands taller than any competitor I fought. I've been waiting for the day I could face off with someone like him. But are you satisfied with just competing?
Of course I'm not! I only want one thing! Victory against the strongest!
You hear that? He's roaring.
First quarter moon!
A throat hold!
Sada is being unusually aggressive. I've never seen that look in his eyes before.
He let go of him!
They're so fast, I can barely keep up.
They really did save the best fight for last.
He used his hand to counter the thrust.
And took all the force out of the strike.
Sada's signature power arm grab.
This is bad. Onimaru's locked in.
When's he gonna use that new move?
Isn't this the perfect time for his triple combo?
The new technique isn't quite ready yet. We didn't have enough time before the tournament.
Without it in his arsenal, can he really beat Sada?
Dude's got this. If there's anything that gets his blood pumping, it's stacked odds.
He grabbed both sides.
That's it. Believe, Hinomaru. You've trained like a madman chasing your dream to be a pro Yokozuna. And that entire time your body's never betrayed you. So believe in it!
The 100 Demon Takedown isn't enough for this guy. If I don't beat him, how can I become a Yokozuna? You wanna see a smile? Wait till I win! He cut him off.
You're acting like you actually expected to win. But your fun stops here. There's only room for one of us to shine in this ring.
It's done. Own hand pulling over arm throw! Double moon!
The lingering feeling of something other than my feet touching the ground. And everyone looking down at me. My feet are like weights. They're dragging me deeper into the sludge. People came out to cheer me on. I didn't want them to see me in that moment. Mom, how can you be proud of me?
far as I can go? Is this all I'm capable of?
Stop making that face. What do you think you're doing?
I envy you. Your height and strength. Your talent. If you end up going pro, you'll go on to do great things. Anyone can see you were destined to become a Yokozuna. I guess I wasn't. Like hell!
His arm!
It's going to break.
Talent? Destiny? What a bunch of crap! No one decides my future but me, and I've already mapped it out! Watch!
He broke loose!
If this was a contest between which of us is more talented at sumo, there's a chance I'd lose to you. But as far as this bout is concerned, I know one thing. Victory will be mine!
Sada!
Got it!
An underhand grip! This isn't good! Gotta cut him off!
No, not his elbow!
Optimal distance. Right footwork. Unbeatable form. I'm not going to lose!
There's his new technique. An attack on 3 points at once.
They're watching. The sun overhead. And my team. They've seen your resolve. Your passion. Your fight. Now the only thing left to show is the road that lies ahead. After I beat Sada, after we beat Ishihai, this final blow carries our destiny on its shoulders. 100,000 demons drop!
Westside wins!
Yeah! Ushio! You did it! You won!
The final result, with a score of 3-2, the West Side are the winners! Congratulations to the Chiba Inter-High Prelim Champions, Odashi High School!
What a bunch of total badasses! Yuma's going to the finals!
They're incredible. All of them.
Wait, your arm! How is it? Does it hurt to move? Don't give me that. You're too reckless. You realize that you could have dislocated it? Man.
Kirihito. You gotta learn to relax once in a while.
Relax?
If you're going to be our coach, you need to act more stoic.
Not like the professor here was much help during our final bout.
He definitely struck the biggest victory pose out of all of us.
Well, you could hardly expect me to show no reaction. In fact, I've got the perfect analogy.
Hold up.
It felt like I was a mother watching my children performing for the first time in a school play. Of course it was nail-biting.
Our mother?
Yeah, I'm not sure I completely get it. I almost forgot, you guys. But our team actually won.
I'm not gonna let today's bouts be your last. The 5 of us will breeze through the prelims, then to the finals. And you're coming with us all the way to the top.
Next up, it's the finals.
Damn straight!
That last throw of his. He realized in that moment his arm couldn't handle the weight, so he used the force of his whole body instead. You don't practice a stance like that. It had to have been pure instinct. Savage, bro. Damn. How strong are you planning on getting?
I wasn't able to win a single bout today. I didn't contribute to the victory. Not even in the least.
The two of us might be dead weight for the time being, but we'll show them what we got during the finals.
Right.
Every bout they fought was significant, even the ones that they lost. When a teammate was defeated, their feelings transferred onto the next person. And when it was that wrestler's turn, it supplied them with the energy they needed to win. They may have gone in to face their opponents as individuals, but none of them were truly alone.
I know what you mean.
If this hadn't been a team competition, there's no telling how the bouts would have ultimately played out. One thing's for certain. No one would dare accuse the other team of losing because they fought with any less passion.
I still can't believe we won!
How are you managing to smile, cry, and eat at the same time?
Hold up. Where did Kunisaki go?
Your arm. Is it?
Oh yeah, don't worry. It's nothing serious. I put ice on it just in case.
I'm certainly glad it wasn't anything serious. You're lucky.
A partially dislocated shoulder. There may also be a hairline fracture.
A standard was expected of me, and I'm sorry I failed to meet it. After being touted as a national treasure in the sumo team's ace, I let you down. It's my fault the third year summer is over with. That the team's road to the finals ended here. And to apologize, I'll give up.
So tell me, Mr. National Treasure, how do you feel?
Like a disappointment. I'm pathetic.
I've got a selfish request to make of you. I want you to spend the next 2 years in the Ishihai Sumo Club.
So do I. Once these two graduate, we're going to need someone like you to make the team even stronger.
Mommy. And don't say you gave it your all when today was the first time you ever tried being serious.
You got that right.
Sada, your sumo journey, it's just begun.
The team is in your hands.
Yes, sir.
You're all insane. How can you be talking about the future already? They kicked our asses. If I hadn't lost, we could have been champs. It's all my fault. That's what everyone's thinking. So just get this over with and say it.
Araki. You're the reason we lost today.
The fact you're smiling while you're sad makes it worse.
I'm holding back tears too. Your drama queen act is killing me.
See, aren't you glad you made it? I told you Hinamaru Ushio was something special, didn't I?
Well, we've got the match footage. He doesn't stand a chance against Tanoji, but he'll still want to see it.
I believe I'm the one who should hand the footage over to Captain Tanoji.
No way. I'm the best choice.
Quit being a baby and give it!
What are you doing? Stop! You're gonna break it!
Saki!
Master, Terahara!
Shh! You don't want to blow my cover, do you?
Everyone knows who you are.
That's Master Shibakiyama.
Why are you dressed like that?
Hinamaru sure is a beast. He's stronger since he fought Sosuke, and that's saying something.
He's not the only one who's been getting stronger.
I'm glad I came to Dachi High. Not only did I find sumo, I found my bros and won a team competition with them. Still, I've got one regret. The guy I want to fight the most happens to be on the same side as me.
Huh? A new competition? Starting now? You're exhausted and you want to fight one-on-one? Get real!
I am worn out, but I'm not joking around.
Think about it. Sada's not competing. With him out, Ushio will sail through the individual tournament. I feel kind of guilty, but luck's on our side.
Ozaki's right. Without any competition, Hinamaru's sure to win.
Me win? You think? I'm not so sure.
Kunisaki?
I want your best. This has to be a serious bout. My dream of becoming the strongest fighter lies beyond your fallen body.
Dude, same team.
Absolutely. I have zero intention of taking the easy way to the top. On that note, I expect the same from the rest of you. The gate to the summit's open to all. As for me, whatever you got, I'm willing to take. I want to win and be recognized as the best there is.
These may be your friends now, but in an instant, they could become your greatest enemy.
Moving speech, but let's see if you can back up your talk. Onimaru Kunitsuna.
These may be your friends now, but in an instant, they could become your greatest enemy.
Moving speech, but let's see if you can back up your talk. Onimaru Kunitsuna.
Excuse me, is this the Odachi High tent?
Yeah, but the team's already gone over to the ring.
Oh, I miss them. You wouldn't happen to be their manager by any chance?
Huh? Who, me? No, I mean it'd be normal to have a female manager for a sport like soccer or baseball, but sumo club? Come on!
I get it. In that case, I must be abnormal.
Attention! The individual bouts are about to begin. On the west side, from Odachi High School, Ozaki.
The individual tournament. Whoever makes it in the top 3 goes to the finals. When this is over, Ushio needs to make the podium. I was planning to sacrifice my spot to help him out. But if I go deep into the tournament, I might end up fighting him.
Focus, Captain!
Spirit!
Oh no! I started too late!
West side wins!
That was close.
He almost got taken out. It's a good thing the other guy got excited and moved too soon.
Going off that match, it's hard to believe he defeated the vice captain from Ishii High.
Seems like his drive to fight is centered around helping his teammates.
I got a feeling he's nice to a fault. He was so concerned with the group tournament, seems he lost sight of the individual contest.
Well, whatever the case, you can't make it to the finals if you're unable to face your friends.
On the east side, from Odachi High, Ushio.
There's our champ. No way Ushio can lose.
Now that Sada's out, he's got this in the bag for sure.
I doubt he'll waltz through this given what happened.
You talking about his arm?
That's part of it, yeah. But after making it through today's gauntlet, can he stay focused through more bouts?
Spirit!
It'd be a waste of time to worry about him.
He looks ready to chew up and spit out anyone in his way, teammate or not.
Do you guys think when it's our turn, he's gonna fight that way against us? It wasn't long ago we were all working as one. Now it's like we're enemies.
You don't stop being teammates. A little conflict can be healthy. When you step inside the ring to face off, it's against someone who has a dream just like you. And they deserve all that you've got, because they're your teammates. If you want to call yourself sumo wrestlers, then shouldn't you demand the same respect? I want to face him at his best. And win.
On the west side, from Odachi High School, Kunasaki.
Spirit!
You're kidding me. Look at his footwork. That's Sada's first quarter moon.
That copycat!
Hey, it's a good move.
I get copying the demon wheel, but this tournament was the first time he's ever seen the first quarter moon.
He picks up on techniques fast, but his knack for combat goes way beyond that. With Hinomaru at his current state, there's a chance.
I never thanked you. You're the reason I joined the sumo club. Now I've grown stronger than I've ever imagined. You're next on my list. A stepping stone to becoming the world's strongest fighter.
Yuma's bout is coming up next.
Take him out! You got this, Yuma!
Pushed out of balance. Gojo on the west side wins.
Nice going out there, Gojo.
Thanks. I guess it's time, huh?
On the east side, from Odachi High, Ushio. On the west side, from Odachi High, Kunisaki.
Both of them are looking dead serious.
It makes you wonder, just who are we supposed to be cheering for?
I don't think there's anyone on the team who can decide which dream is worthier. Ushio or Kunisaki's. And if I keep winning my bouts, I'll end up fighting whoever wins this one.
Place your hands on the ground!
He's a different beast entirely when you face him in the ring for an official bout. Onimaru Kunitsuna, you're incredible.
Spirit! Here we go! That's my move! The inner thigh counter!
The first quarter moon throw. Now this, he's got talent.
He threw an attack.
Up until this point, he's only been using grabs.
There's no telling what's gonna happen next.
Think he modeled that move off your cannon slap?
He's definitely got an appetite for any moves that'll help him win. And with so many talented wrestlers at today's tournament, it's been like a buffet of different powerhouse techniques for Kunisaki.
The way he absorbs moves and keeps changing his style, it's completely different from the way he trains. But
you need more, Kunisaki. You won't beat Ushio like that.
He isn't just imitating the move, so it's obvious he has skill. Even so, his versions don't have the same intensity as the originals. You can tell because Onimaru's body is barely moving
without
Any
open. Tackle for hero. I'm getting both hands on my belt.
There's only one way to throw.
Bad.
Team bouts and turned it against him. Yeah, right?
Not bad. How many techniques does he have?
Yeah, right? He saw Chiharu use it in the team bouts and turned it against him. You know, the most annoying part is, even though I lost, I'm not the least bit pissed off about it. Long way to...
It's now. Outside the ring.
I want to win.
Over. He knew it was coming.
It's over.
How can I win there if I can't win in Chiba?
do you still have confidence in my coats?
You're all the way to behind him.
From
So, you fed blood,
however it looks. Absolutely.
I understand.
Tell everyone that my arm's not as bad as it looks.
What? I understand not wanting other schools to know, but hiding it from your own team?
Absolutely. You think I'm gonna tell them to go easy on me because my elbow hurts?
That's not what I meant.
Ushika's at my eye, and when he ring,
Give me the
do.
I am ever
Hear it now!
Nice great thought. Like that. That's fighting. My
Under it is tough. You wanna? This is do a hornet tomorrow.
Shoot!
Played. I no one could understand homemade out there, but like what?
Shio's like.
Damn! Kuze!
One layer of
ground.
But
Ozuki's full power.
I can see tomorrow.
You win.
Nels, the size of a fearsome mountain.
Forced out of bounds. Ushio on the east side. Win!
Battle on out.
I want to add a ton of strong. Correct. Not up in the most step.
In second.
Congratulations, Ushio. I'll be seeing you at the finals.
Okay, everyone get close.
Third place.
Congratulations, Ushio. I'll be seeing you at the finals.
Okay, everyone get close.
Hinomaru, I know this was just a stop on the road for you, but you can still look happy about it.
What? I am.
Come on, guys, smile. You too, Shorty.
Shio!
I'm not.
You guys. The way you fought out there, I was so impressed.
Well, in that case, could our club get a budget increase?
You got it.
Weird. I get them wanting to celebrate how great we did and all that, but why are they making it sound like they were there during the tournament watching us from the crowd?
I don't remember that much cheering coming from the Dachi High side of the arena.
Plus, the freaks are more excited than they were back when I won the National Wrestling Championship. Which, no offense, pisses me off. Sean Cole! I need fur therapy for my anxiety!
Breaking news! I've got the answer here! Why everyone's bananas!
What's that? That's a video of yesterday's team finals.
It's being shared all over social media. It's gotten so popular, everyone at school knows about us now.
But who's the one that posted it? Tsuchi?
I wish, but no.
Well, Reina?
Don't look at me.
I'm sorry. The video that was posted, it was me.
Huh? Cool, but why?
You see, it's just that I was so inspired by the exploits of our school's sumo team. It felt like I needed to share that feeling with as many people as I could.
Well, that explains that. Thanks for supporting the club.
I wanted to ask you, if you don't have one already, I'd like to become the sumo club's manager, if that's okay.
Huh?
We got a lady manager? Hell yeah!
Whoa, is that a serious offer?
Not all.
Hands would help out around here, and then you show up.
Okay, freeze 1 sec. Manager? If you were so desperate for one, why didn't you ask the obvious choice?
Because we were all convinced you hated sumo, Rena.
Ladies, instead of wasting time splitting hairs, why don't both of you join the club?
Now the student council's in our corner!
Oh no, he's scheming again.
Seriously? You wanted to be our manager?
Well,
Okay, we're gonna start with some light training, and then go celebrate winning a tournament and gaining new members.
Then we go somewhere more upscale.
This is our victory celebration after all, and you only joined the club today.
That reminds me, I don't think we caught your name at the dojo earlier.
Oh, that's right. Chizuko Hori, a first year. Thank you for inviting me.
No sweat! It's nice to have a girl on board to diffuse some...
You gotta remember my...
Does she like...
Okay, Rin.
I didn't require... You must...
Wait!
Must have caught up with him.
By the way, what does a club manager do?
They have several tasks. In addition to the stuff the captain and I have been doing, they get everything ready for the Chankanabe stew.
Huh? Chanko stew? We couldn't make it before since we didn't have the funds for it. But is the principal really gonna raise our budget?
Hello, you guys? I'm the student council president. If your club needed more money, you could have just come to me and asked for it.
What? You're the best, Reina!
That's a huge relief!
Yeah,
We're talking barbecue. Who can eat? To be young restaurant and the way those dirty plates for you. Good habits. That's up to
I think I'm gonna stick to this section.
high schoolers on their way back from club to be young again. All right, kids, prepare to satisfy your appetites. That's why I opened this restaurant in the first place. The joy of seeing patrons leaving full and happy. Let me clear away those dirty plates for you. Oh, sweet heavens! The meat is glistening to a golden brown!
There, that looks about ready.
Let's see. Oh, it's better than being the door for the entire school.
The ancient all-you-can-eat master said a person's true colors are revealed only at a buffet. This boy's plates exude a sensitivity and sincerity one would never associate with his brutish appearance. Does he descend from royalty? Behold, the greatest man to have ever gripped
On the edge of
special attack. Delicious. Cooking it for anything about every
much.
Save the chef routine for home ec, Gojo. You're not gonna get your money's worth unless you scarf it down.
Huh?
Your money's worth? Well, young man, I guess you're saving up for a one-way ticket straight to hell.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Oh, and please have some of our so eat. Oh, lick a tight trip. A fake team item is.
Come on. Session all rolled into one event. Your assignment is to consume twice the calories a pro eats. 20,000. What are you waiting for? Wolf it down!
20,000?
And all right now.
All right then, gentlemen.
Eat everything inside! Going
Comes out of our team's pocket.
Oh God!
Excellent. He's got it, and now they've all. Since I had a.
Some of them.
Advice would have been for nothing.
Way around it.
Here's the cheap. Oh, that.
Thrown in the. See the trouble. Duna Yamato-kuni. Thing that's equally important is I won't allow myself to leave food on my plate. Because anyone who wastes a single bite isn't worthy of becoming a Yokozuna.
Inhuman! How could he fit all that food into such a compact frame? I must admit defeat. Congratulations, you monsters. You win.
He's here for your business.
The honor of
High Sumo Club.
Yes, the Sumo Club, of course. That explains everything. Best of luck, Dachi High Sumo Club.
Yeah.
Work on before the finals in less than 2 months. Let's give it our all, guys.
Yeah. Good food, good service, faster.
You walk so. Actually finds that shrimp. What do you want?
I think we need to talk about Yuma.
Huh?
That was one heck of a battle. Good luck, Dachi High Sumo Club. And don't be afraid to never come back.
Up to this point, we've been focusing on individual training, so now I'd like for us to break off and work in groups of 2. You to partner with the captain's heavy opponent captain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. Like you said, this is no way to practice. I'll tell Coach to get you a new partner.
Okay, but why? This was a perfect chance for us to get to know each other, man. If there's something you want to say, please just say it.
This isn't your fault. It's mine. The whole damn thing.